Hi, my name is Cindy. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. I make lifestyle videos, nails, hair, makeup, exercise, just anything that I think people are interested in. And I also do a few live streams too. So if you're interested, be sure and subscribe. Today we did this eye look, kind of a rainbow look. I use this Floral palette, isn't that pretty? From Blend Bunny. So if you want to see how we did this, then keep watching. Hi, Cindy here. So today we're going to do a rainbow look out of this Floral palette. I've got some ideas that I would like. I would like to use some purple and some green and some pink and maybe some blue. And so I am going to wear this to work today, so we can't get too wild and crazy. And I also got some new lashes on Amazon Prime Day. These were a little bigger than I was expected. I've already cut me a pair and laid them out to put on, but this is what they look like. So, and these were really inexpensive. I don't know if that was part of the Prime deal or if I just picked them up while I was buying everything else. But I did get some Prime deals. And I got me a new mirror, and I didn't pull the sticker off. Let's pull that sticker off. So I got me a new mirror. Is this another sticker? I guess that sticker can probably stay on maybe. I'll worry about that one later. It's just the bottom. I can still see with it there. So, okay, so let's get started. I'm going to start off with, I think I want to use green and pink and purple. So, we're going to start off using my favorite brush. I know I have all these brushes, but I just use a couple. And actually, they're not even the expensive brushes. We're going to start off with this light green color, kind of at the top. A little bit. We're just going to do a little bit because we're going to put pink at the inner corner, I believe. But we'll have green at the edges and other stuff. We used green the other day, but I think that might have been the different palette. This is the Blend Bunny Lure palette that we're using. So let's just kind of buff that all in. And all I've got is, I did my skincare, which I've used some of this Nectar, this expensive stuff that I paid for. Nothing's free, but to prepare for my CO2 laser treatment. And I use some CeraVe because right now I'm not using anything harsh or anything, you know. And then I'll have to not use anything harsh after the CO2 laser. I'll probably still come on live after I get the CO2 laser, but I don't know how much makeup we do. If we do, we won't wear lashes. We'll just wear mascara. So let's buff that in. And then I want to take, not turquoise. We're going to take some blue in the corner, but I'm not going to take the darkest shade of blue. I'm going to take this here. And all these, of course, have names on them, but I can't see the names. Try to buff that out. And I'm using the same brush. I just wipe it off. I'm going to wash my brushes this weekend and dig out my new ones that I got from Blend Bunny. We'll see if we like those better. I only paid $6 for them. So I'm going to do a little bit more, darken that up. Let's go ahead and fix this one roller so it doesn't get in the way. And I did decide, I said in yesterday's live that I kind of prefer doing the rollers in my hair, because the longer I can leave these rollers in, the longer my hair will last. I mean, you know, sometimes I might not do it. But even that, it doesn't last that long. And I'm trying my best to get these even. So, next thing we're going to do, fortunately we've got shimmers in every color, and we need some purple too. We're going to do purple on the under eye. I probably should have done the blue a little bit closer, but we're going to use a little bit more blue here. And all these crazy looks I do, I do go to work that way. I mean, people come all tattooed up so I can work away crazy makeup. It's not any different. Wipe that off. Let's go ahead with that green. Let's just bite the bullet. We use that light color green on the top. We're going to use a little bit darker color next to this blue. The medium. Which one did I use before? Is that darker? It's hard to tell. This is, I already showed you my new mirror. So yeah, I don't have to see that ugly one. I do need to get it really close to the eye to be able to see good. But I'm using that kind of, not really light, I guess it's the medium shade of green. And that looks like it's the same shade that I put on top, which that's fine. Try to get that all blended in. I can definitely see better with this. I think this is more than the other one I had on. Now on the inside we're going to do pink. We're going to use, I'm going to put this lightest shade of pink on the inside of my eye. Yeah. And I'm using the same brush. I just wipe it off. They have these color switch things and I don't know if I ever had one or not. And some people say they got them like at Dollar Tree. That's a pretty color, pink. Move that all the way up. Actually, my goal was to kind of match my nails a little bit. Can y'all see that in the light? These are, I probably got them off Amazon. These are Kiss Impress. And they have a little rose pattern on them. And I hope y'all can see that. It's kind of got a glare on my side. And I got some more nails. Some Dashing Diva. I thought I was getting impressed, but that's okay. The glue on the Dashing Diva is really sticky. That sticks really good. But typically, the Kiss has got prettier designs. So we're just continuing to build this pink up on the inner side of the eye. And we are going to use some of the glitters, although I don't really have any, hopefully it'll stick because, I don't use glitter glue or anything. I don't even have any to use. But yesterday's look, I had blue under the eye and and then yellow and gold and stuff at the top. By the end of the day, or not even the end of the day, about half the day's over, I looked down and it turned that green. I guess the gold glitter had kind of melted down. So, and probably if I'd used glue, I'm not blaming the makeup. It's my choice not to put all that stuff on my eyes. So we're going to go back to the green and fill it in a little bit more too. And we're just using the mattes. We hadn't even got to any shimmers yet. We're just kind of filling this green in a little bit more. I have an old Morphe Jeffree Star palette. It's probably expired. I probably need to chunk it. Decluttered, I mean. And what do we say? It's old. It had pink and green, but it was a different shade of pink. It wasn't as pretty as this. So let's go with our under eye while we're at it before we start putting shimmers on. And I want to go, I'm going to use some purple in here, and I want to use some of this dark blue too. We may not get to the purple, but I want to use some purple. Let's see. Let's fill in this corner with the blue again, and then we'll darken that up. We could take the purple. We've already used pink. Let's see. I'm just darkening this up right now. We'll do the purple under the eye, and we will darken up the, well, let's just go ahead and bite the bullet and do it. Once it's done, there's no turning back. I've been wanting to use purple. Because these nails, they've got this one here, a few of them got some like dark color, and I couldn't figure out if it was navy blue or purple. It's kind of a violet. And so I'm going to use purple. This shade right here. And then, you know, we might mix some of this. In fact, this super dark blue, it looks like it's got a little bit of a purple shade to it. So we're going to use some of that too. So maybe we'll do that. We'll put the purple under it and then really deepen it up with that super dark blue that looks like it's got purple in it also. And I'm using the bottom row of the purple and the bottom row of the blue. So let's start with the purple. And just, I'm going to tap that in because I have a bad habit. If I just, I have a bad habit of making it too thick if I just squish it in. And it can get pretty thick even just doing this. I guess I don't have a light enough hand. The Beauty Creations box, I need to look it up before I leave, but I won't have time today. It looks like they've got a nice palette coming in. And it must be expensive because they don't have a lot of spoilers of other stuff. And so I'm excited to get that. So it'll probably come about, you know, in a week or two. I think they mail them by the 15th. They've already charged me. And then they've got some glitter, which I don't want that. You know that. The only glitter I use is in the palette. So we've got the purple going on there. And by the, I mean, it may look crazy now, but when I get these lashes on, it's going to look just really good. I hope. So I'm going to wipe this off before I put any blue on it. And I'm going to grab this medium shade of pink right here. And I'm going to put under closer to the eye. Because we used that light pink. I thought we did. I don't know what color we used. Yeah, it's a little bit different. I'm going to smudge that out a little bit toward this inner corner. Now we'll take that dark blue and we're going to darken up our corner, our wing at the end, and see what we can do with that. I really enjoyed these Bloom Bunny palettes. I have to be honest. I'm kind of regretting buying all those Jeffree Star palettes off my card. That was kind of a waste of my money because I'm not even using them now. So I'm just kind of darkening this corner with the purple. And actually it's a little bit different shade. To me it hits more of a purple than the actual purple was. I'm going to go ahead and fill that blue in some more. Get that going out a little bit. Deepen it up. See, do these look the same? Now, the top of the eye, before we start any shimmers, we're going to we're not use turquoise. We can use either the lightest shade of pink or the lightest shade of purple. Or we can, anyway, it looks like we've got 3 colors. Maybe we won't do nothing. We'll just leave it rainbowed out. Except I'm going to fill in that green a little bit more with that medium shade of green. We're just going to leave it rainbowed out. With the lightest pink on the inside. Okay, I think we're ready for some shimmers. So, and I'm not wetting a brush or anything because I don't want no eye irritation. We're gonna put the green shimmer on top of the green and the pink shimmer on top of the pink. And here are the shimmers on the top row. So the green shimmer is going to go on top of the green. I just want a little shimmer. I don't need a whole lot. We got a whole bunch of looks we can do with these because we got some neutral color, kind of a mauve color, and we just got all kinds of colors. But today it's Friday. We need to do something fun. Now let's wipe off our brush, and we're going to use the, well actually the pink shimmer looks kind of dark, warm. It doesn't really look pink to me. It looks more peach, so we're going to use this purple shimmer. That purple really is kind of a pink shade. Ooh, that's pretty. Isn't that pretty? Because the pink shimmer, I don't know what it would go with. It would go with more of the neutral look maybe. If you wanted to go like the warm neutral. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more green shimmer on it. Okay, now we're going to see if we can just kind of blend this with this bigger fluffy brush. Just see if we can kind of blend the top a little, soften everything up. I'm going to take that lightest shade of purple right here and do just in between that and my well, just a little bit, not the whole distance because I don't really like that. So we're going to use the fluffy brush and just kind of smooth everything all out. So this is what we got so far. I think it looks good. I'm not excited about the purple color there. Maybe I just need to kind of smooth it in with the pink a little bit more. And take that purpley blue. Blend out that edge some more. Seems like I got, I'm afraid that the eyeliner is going to drown out the blue. That's the reason I'm putting a little bit more on there. Now I am going to go just a little bit more of that purple, even though I didn't like it that well. But I'm going to mix it with the one that I did like, the medium. I kind of mixed the medium and the dark together. Okay, I think that's about all the damage we can do. Let's put on some foundation, or we're going to use tinted sunscreen today because I've got some left. Some tinted sunscreen, if we've got any. If we don't, yeah, it's still going good. I thought this was going to run out a month ago. We're just not going to put any more product on, but we're going to, since we got this blend it out a little bit more, hope that we can get them both sides looking alike. And blend this out a little bit more. This is a 30x mirror. It's working out good. Now then, let's do some powder first. Sometimes if I do the powder second, it gets all over the lashes. Oh, I got my new setting powder, 2 packages of that on Prime Day. I got a bunch of stuff. I got some swimsuits, although I don't swim, but I thought I could wear them. There's this one, Lex Lynn's. She's always doing makeup videos. At first, I thought she was in there in her bra and panties, and it dawned on me that she was in her swimsuit. So I got me some swimsuits for the weekend, whenever I do the outfit of the day. And that way, or do my makeup with the swimsuit on, and that way you're still covered and you've got an outfit, you're not in your underwear. I need to put some of this powder on the top of my eye too, because there's nothing there. I just used the setting powder. Alrighty, then the next, it's lash time. Now I've already cut me a set of lashes. If for you latecomers, I'll show you again. This is the lashes we're using. I bought them this weekend on Amazon Prime, and I don't know if I paid full price or used the Prime Day sale. I really don't remember. And these turned out to be longer than I expected, so it will go with the rainbow look. So first, we're going to do our liner on both eyes. Line both eyes a little bit. I do have a good story, but I'm not going to tell it today. About a neighbor lady. I need to find out some more details first. So let's see if we can get these on. Kind of close to the center. When I get on not close enough to the center, the lashes are too long, and they kind of, that little, now this eye, I always never get it close to the center. The other ones, he gets too close to the center. So this is this eyelash. I think it looks okay. I need to brush out my natural ones because they got glitter on them. Try to get the glitter off of it. That's probably how I got glitter on that yellow glitter on the under eye before. So anyway, so don't wear blue and yellow glitter because it's going to turn everything green. Okay, see what we can do here. I do better going all the way through. Let's try to brush this out a little bit, see if we can get any of the glitter out. Alrighty, now then it's blush time. So yes, Lemon Buddy did come out with a blush palette. It's like this big monster with a gazillion colors that you'll never use. The other one, this is this candy apple. It's probably more cool toned from the Ofra that we got on our box. Okay, now some highlighter. So, pink blush highlighter. And a little bit of over the eye highlighter, brow highlighter. And then a little bit on the nose, just because I see other people doing it. Now then, some lip. We're just gonna use the pink. My Amazon Prime order comes in on the 25th, and that's when that mocha comes in. So we'll look at that when it comes in. I forgot to wipe off my lips. Oh well, that's okay. Now let's take out our rollers. Okay, let's fluff this out a little bit. Brush it a little bit. Okay, so let's look at the back of it. Alrighty, so this is the finished eye and hair look. Hold on just a minute and we will do a look of the day. Thanks for watching. Be sure and like and subscribe if you could, and hit the notification buttons also. And we'll see you next time. This is the top I picked out to wear today. These are retro, probably 12 years, 10, 12 years. I found them in my closet. They're Chico's, size 0. I didn't think I could wear them. Or I can wear this sweater because it's going to be cold. But I'm going to substituting for someone else today, and I got a heater in there. So I think that we're not going to wear this. I do like my pink ones, but you know, you could throw them away because they would be so old. So this will be my look for today for an office that doesn't allow sandals. And then I can take a sweater to keep me warm. Pink. I got black. No, black's not going to go. We wore red yesterday. What else I got? I got a bunch of pink. A lot of pink. So I think this will be, yeah, but we won't emphasize that. We'll just take it with us. So, okay.